Checking here, bring you another Boom Beach video. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of map clearing, and also a bit of an announcement to make here. I'm going to be calling out Bull Cable of the YouTube channel Bull Cable Boom Beach and Clash Royale. I'm calling him out, guys, for a Scooka face-off challenge. So how it's going to work is we're both going to attack 5 NPC bases, and the winner will add up the casualties. The winner will have the least amount of casualties at the end of the 5 NPC bases. And the interesting part, guys, is I want you guys to let us know in the comments what you want the punishment to be for the loser. And if you've seen Bull Cable's channel at all, which I'm also going to link in the description, you should definitely check him out, guys. He's got some really cool videos and gameplay and stuff. He's pretty good with the Zookas, and we all know, guys, the chicken is prone to a couple hashtag chicken fails here and there. So, could go either way. Not never count out the chicken, guys. That's always a mistake. But yeah, I think that would be pretty exciting, and I really look forward to seeing what you guys can come up with for the punishment. I've got a couple of chicken-esque ideas on my own, but I want to see if you guys can come up with anything really creative. So definitely think about that and let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, we'll try to get that. Sorted. Also, go to Bull Cable's YouTube page. He hasn't agreed to this yet, so that's why it's kind of a call-out video. I suggested it in the comments on his last video, which I'm also going to link down below. So make sure you head over there, check it out, and either like my comment or reply to it and say something like hashtag, write hashtag chicken challenge all over all of his videos everywhere. Let's get that out there, guys, and see what we can do. I think it's a fun idea, and hopefully he's game for it, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, so as far as the video today, we're going to be I think I'm gonna attempt. I got the diamonds trade. Excuse me. I've got the diamonds loaded up. And I think I'm going to be trying to take down Dr. Terrence. I'm not sure if it's the Volcano or Tropical Island Dr. Terror today. We're going to be loading up Scorcher Scooka, aka Scooka, and see how that goes. I haven't used Scooka in a very long time, so we can definitely expect some funny attacks for sure. So I think I'm going to go with 5 boats Zookas and 3 Scorchers. And I always find the problem with Scorcher Scooka is that, like, no matter how hard you try, the Scorchers always avoid the mines. And I was thinking of using a boat of riflemen, just to kind of help with that, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna be better off just to use critters, maybe. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes, guys. So we'll get the rest of the Zookas loaded up. And we'll see how far we can get on Dr. Terrence today. Maybe we'll do a couple practice NPC bases first. I also want to get that supply chest up and going. So we're definitely going to see how this works here. Another problem for Scorcher Scooka is the you'll see here what I mean about the mines. Like, it's almost impossible to just to get the Scorchers to go over them. Another problem is the mortars and the rocket launchers are a big problem for Scorcher Scooka, because you see how the Zookas, like, they don't exactly follow the Scorchers as well as you want them to. And there we go. There's the mines already right there. And, like, if you're not careful like that, you can lose all your Zookas. I actually lost a Scorcher somehow, which I'm not sure how we managed to do that. But if we're just losing one Scorcher, then that's not the end of the world. It's when you lose track and you lose like 40 Zookas or something. That's when it gets really expensive. It's also a difficult strategy to just use, like, not specifically for an operation, because they're just really hard to control. Like there's so much stuff to keep track of. You can't just be like, it's not like Scorcher Tank where you kind of just let them fly out. Like you have to manage exactly where everyone is going all the time. But it's super fun to use for sure because it's just such a, it's like the ultimate like tank and the ultimate damage doers. So it's definitely kind of it's definitely fun to use in that sense. I'm gonna shock these guys just in case they. I'm gonna take this guy down too. Shocking the machine guns just in case they start shooting past the Scorchers. We don't want that, guys. We don't want that. So I think shocking is gonna be pretty big for this NPC base. There's no mines left. I'm also gonna have to take down this rocket launcher because that's gonna pose a problem in a minute here. Now there's no boom cannons on this one. Okay, so we gotta be careful. The mortars too. See, that's what I mean. You can't really like the raid's never really over until there's no defenses left shooting at you. If that makes sense. Okay, so that one was better. Kind of able to keep track of everyone. Ooh. Okay, guys. I guess since we got a crystal, we're just gonna have to go on an NPC run and see if we can get a little crystal myth going. If you're not familiar with the crystal myth, it's I've done a video on it before. Basically, it's kind of like a glitch in the game almost, where hopefully these mortars don't fire. So what I'm going to do here is use the critters to take down all of those rocket launchers before I land, which is kind of a cheese strategy, but it'll give me a chance to explain the crystal myth. So what the crystal myth is, guys, is when you get a crystal on an NPC base, sometimes, not 100% of the time, obviously, but sometimes when you get a crystal on an NPC, it means you're going to keep getting them. So whenever you do, it's usually a really good idea to go ahead and clear all the NPC bases that you have on your map. So we're gonna kind of put that to the test right now, and see if we can even get one more with no Power Stone chance. I mean, I'll take that as a victory. We're gonna be taking out these guys right here. But yeah, as far as the bulk cable challenge goes, we're only allowed 4 boats of Zookas, so that's going to be super interesting. It's really going to depend on the NPC bases that we both get, more so than anything. Because some are super easy for Zookas. Like I know Zmod has said before that he'll do his entire NPC run with 2 boats of Zookas. I think he does it unboosted, I'm not sure. We'll have to get some clarification on that from him. But there's the supply chest, guys. And we'll take down one more NPC base before we get into Dr. Terrence. Just to see if we can get a crystal here. Is this the exact same one? See, this is the problem with NPC bases. And if you saw my feature NPC base idea video, this is also something I thought I could do, like with NPC bases, was maybe start like a YouTuber challenge, which would just be like something to make them worth attacking and exciting, if you know what I mean. Like it just seems like they're just so boring and there's not much you can do with them. So I thought this might be a fun way to incorporate them and make them somewhat entertaining. And maybe you guys can try it out for yourselves. Like say if you do an operation with all Zookas and then like you just want to see how far you can get with 2 boats of Zookas clearing your NPC bases, and like compare it and like let us know in the comments or whatever how much better or how much worse you were able to do than us. I think that would be cool too. So yeah, we're looking okay here. I don't think we lost any Zookas just yet. And boom. All right, so let's see this crystal myth. Come on now. I guess the myth is busted. But I mean, it's been like if you look on the forums and stuff, there's like examples of people doing it for a pretty long time. So anyways, we're going to be diving into Dr. Terrence. We got the Scookas trained up. And here we go, guys. Here we go. So very challenging first base here, it looks like. So let me know in the comments too, aside from what you want to see the loser do in the challenge, do you ever use Scorcher Zookas? I know there's a certain operation base where typically you would use Scorchers and Zookas, and you actually end up shocking the Scorcher on one side of the core. Last time was an anomaly. You have no chance against me now or ever. Okay, okay, Dr. Terrence. And you actually end up shocking the Scorcher on one side while you flare all the Zookas up, and then the rocket launchers just pound away at the Scorcher while your Zookas do the damage from behind, which is a really like cool looking attack. Other than that, I don't really use the Scorcher Zookas for anything. It's just for fun. You just gotta change it up a bit, right? Like it can't just be Warriors and RZM 100% of the time. It's a lot trickier for player bases because there's more like splash damage things. Like there's more rockets, obviously, and mortars, and like it takes longer to get through everything than it would like an NPC or the earlier stages of Dr. Terrence here. But we'll see how far we can get. Like I said, we got the diamonds. We got the diamonds trained up here, so we're definitely gonna get a few cracks at them today. I meant to throw critters out on those mines. So you see what I mean here again? Like the Zookas are just kind of doing their own thing, just flying around. back. And stage 3 goes down, guys. So I don't think we've lost anyone yet, which is should be expected for stages 1 to 3. I mean, if I was a maxed offense player losing troops on stages 1 to 3, like that'd be pretty bad. Back. Okay, so we want to let the Scorchers get out a little bit first. It doesn't really matter for these earlier stages, but you can just kind of launch them out however we want, and it doesn't really make a difference. Gotta be wary about the mines for sure. So if we get a stage 7 that's like nothing but boom cannons and rocket launchers, it's gonna be like super difficult to do this unboosted. But we will try, guys. We will make a valiant attempt. Okay, stage 4 goes down. Now let's see if we can get. I said this before last Dr. Terror Day too. I haven't got a non-guaranteed Terror Crystal in so long, so that would be really nice to get that today. So we're gonna put 2 Scorchers here, 1 here to distract the shock launcher. I'm gonna freeze both those boom cannons. I'm not worried about that Scorcher getting shocked. That's okay. I do kind of want to keep the boom cannons in check, just so we don't have too much damage being done to them. Sorry, we don't have too much damage being done to the Scorchers. Back. Okay, so we're looking all right here. So Scorcher Zooka is it's somewhat similar to using like a spread out heavy Zooka. The pathing is somewhat similar. The only problem is the Scorchers. They'll go right up past like everything straight to the back, so you kind of have to take out the rocket launchers and stuff before. Like you have to do everything in advance. Like you just have to be faster with it in general. It's just like a little trickier. So we're not going to bother loading up that one Zooka. That's not going to make a difference. So stage 6, here's where it gets interesting, guys. Here's where it gets interesting. This is not what I wanted to see. I did not want to see all this front-loaded stuff. That's going to be a pain. So we're gonna have to take out this rocket launcher. That's gonna melt us right away. I'm also gonna have to take out this mortar. 3 artillery, okay. Okay, and I think aside from that, as long as we get the shock launchers targeting the Scorchers, I'm gonna let them get up ahead a little bit before I launch out the Zookas. That's fine. So now I gotta start clearing the mines, guys. And, okay, we're looking not too bad. I might be able to take out the shock launcher as well as some of the mines. The critters are gonna help a lot for this as well. Okay, so now we got a shock over here. We're gonna lose a lot of the Zookas. Okay, we got a shock here to keep the Scorchers alive. We're definitely gonna be losing some troops here, but that's okay. These rocket launchers need to be shocked. Quickly, I can throw some more critters down. So you see how difficult this would be if it was like a volcano terror, or it was just like a base with more ice in general. It's definitely difficult to kind of stay on top of all your troops. But yeah, stage 6 goes down. Lost one Scorcher, not too many Zookas, so not too bad overall. Not too bad. Now let's take a look at what stage 7 has in store for us today. Lots of rockets. Lots of stuff on the left side. Okay, okay, okay. If we can smoke towards the right, I think that will help a lot. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for sure. What I might do... do I want to throw the Scorchers down first? Hello, chat. I definitely want to come at this from the right side. The machine guns will be distracted by the Scorchers. I can shock that rocket launcher immediately. I think those back rocket launchers will be focused on the Scorchers. So I think we can do this, guys. I think we can do this. It's definitely going to be tricky, but bit of a hashtag chicken challenge. Back. And alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Where are you, Baldy? Okay. Alrighty, so the plan is going to be, I think, to get one Scorcher out. We're going to flare like this. And I'm going to put my Zookas down kind of like that. Somewhat keeping them smoked up. Oops, I didn't realize those ones got launched out that that far on the other side. So the Scorchers are going to be faster, so they're going to come out of the smoke first, which is exactly what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and shock here, and I'm going to put some critters down. So you see how this gets tricky, because we can't really get away with reflaring them. Because as soon as you reflare them, the Zookas are going to step in front, and it's basically going to be game over. So we kind of have to we are going to have to reflare, so we're going to have to do it under smoke. So hopefully we can keep the rockets targeted onto the Scorchers. And then we're going to go like this, and depending on how they walk out, we're going to shock right there. And we have one more shock, which I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time to blast it down, guys, but we might here, we might. Okay, so as long as the Scorcher doesn't blow up, we should be okay. And boom. And boom. Whew, that was a little sketchy. It definitely hurt us by losing that one boat right at the start. We just threw it right out into the flamethrowers. But yeah, if you're bored with terror, that was definitely a more fun way to do it. Okay, what do we got here? With my superior intellect and tenacity, I'll beat you 11 times out of 10. According to my triangulations, I've beat you squarely. I accept your surrender. You did it, Commander. That evil genius doesn't look so smart now. Okay, terror. Okay. So yeah, definitely give Scorcher Zooka a try. It's a really good strategy. Not so much for player bases, but for stuff like terror and operations. You can definitely do some work with them. So leave a like if you found the Scorcher Zookas entertaining, or if you found anything informative. And remember, I'm going to link Bull Cable's channel down below. On his latest video, go to my comment, give it a like, give it an upvote if you want to see that Zooka challenge, and comment down below right here what you want to see the loser, aka probably the chicken, have to do as punishment for losing the challenge, guys. So that's gonna wrap it up for the video today. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.